People do not always disrespect you because you are weak. Sometimes they do it because your reaction is too easy to predict, so they already know which button to press before you even notice the game. They know you will explain yourself. They know you will laugh awkwardly. They know you will shrink, defend yourself, or walk straight into a messy argument that gives them exactly what they wanted: your attention. The real skill is not learning how to shout louder. It is learning how to stop handing your emotional remote control to people who have never earned access to your inner life. In this video, I will show you 3 simple psychological moves that make disrespectful people lose momentum. No begging for respect, no dramatic speech, just calm, clear, controlled boundaries. The first move is the extended silent stare. Imagine someone makes a small comment at your expense, maybe at dinner, in a meeting, or in a group chat where everyone is watching. They hide an insult inside a joke, then wait to see if you will perform the reaction they ordered. The joke is not only a joke, it is a test of your automatic response. Most people fall into the trap immediately. They rush to explain, force a smile, and say it is fine, even when their face already shows that it was not fine at all. That teaches the other person something dangerous. It teaches them they can poke you, create discomfort, and still make you do the emotional cleaning for them. When the disrespect lands, do not answer right away. Do not laugh it off. Do not throw a clever comeback across the room. Just pause and let the moment breathe. Look at them calmly for a few seconds with a neutral face, as if you were giving their words time to explain themselves. 3 seconds can feel very long when someone is hiding behind a joke. When you refuse to rescue the moment, the awkwardness returns to the person who created it. Their little joke now has to stand in the open without your nervous laughter holding it up. Often, they will escape by saying, "I was just joking," or "You were taking it too seriously." That is not a problem. That is useful information about what they were trying to avoid. You can simply blink, look away, and continue what you were doing. The message is quiet but clear. "I heard you, and I'm not available for that game." This move needs one important rule. Use it briefly. You are not trying to intimidate someone for a full minute, and you are not trying to become cold, cruel, or theatrical. You are creating a clean pause before you choose your response. 3 or 4 seconds can be enough to stop the old pattern from driving the whole conversation. In that small space, you interrupt the habit of performing politeness at the cost of your dignity. You give yourself time to ask, "Does this really deserve my energy?" The second move is the forced clarification question. This is for comments designed to stay blurry, where the disrespect hides just enough that the other person can deny it later. Maybe they say, "Wow, you actually did a decent job," or "I did not expect you to understand that," or "Relax, I'm only being honest." Each line sounds casual, but it leaves a scratch. If you react, they say you were too sensitive. If you stay quiet, the insult remains in the room and quietly changes the temperature. That is why the fog has to be removed. Ask calmly, "What do you mean by that? Can you explain the joke?" When you say that, what exactly are you trying to say? You are not attacking, you are asking the sentence to become clear. Say it without anger, like you genuinely want the meaning to become visible. Your tone matters because anger gives them a fight, but calm curiosity gives them responsibility. If it was harmless, they can explain it. If it was disrespect, they have to drag it into the light. They wanted to throw a stone from the dark. You simply turned on the lamp. The key is your tone. Anger gives them the fight they wanted. Sarcasm puts you in the same messy game. A steady voice keeps the pressure where it belongs. With steady curiosity, the pressure stays on the sentence, the intention, and the person who chose to say it. You are not carrying the discomfort for them anymore. Many disrespectful people are comfortable with hints, little cuts, and comments they can deny later. They are much less comfortable when those little cuts have to be explained in public. So do not argue with the fog. Ask for shape, ask for meaning, and ask for clarity. If they back away with "never mind," you do not need to chase them. Let the room remember who had to retreat. Your job is not to win a courtroom drama. Your job is to stop letting vague disrespect live rent-free inside your head. The third move is indifferent agreement. Use this when someone openly criticizes your choices, your work, your ambition, or a decision that does not belong to them. They are not looking for truth, they are looking for a match. They want you to defend yourself so they can feel important enough to be answered. But not every opinion deserves a courtroom. When someone throws a judgment at you, calmly say, "Maybe," or "You might see it that way," or "Okay, if that is your view." Then stop. Do not add a speech, list your evidence, or try to win a debate you never agreed to enter. The power is in ending the performance early. This does not mean you secretly agree with them. It means their opinion is not important enough to pull you away from yourself, your work, or your direction. They came prepared for a battle. You chose not to build the battlefield. That difference often confuses people who are used to controlling you through argument. This works because attention is fuel. Some people only need you to orbit around them for a few minutes to feel powerful, relevant, and in control again. They want proof that their words entered your nervous system. Indifferent agreement removes the fuel. You heard the words, but you did not let them become the steering wheel. There are times when you should respond clearly. If someone crosses a serious boundary, say no, leave, document it, or involve the right people. Calm does not mean passive. These moves are for everyday disrespect, bait, and emotional traps where your old habit was to over-explain, over-defend, or give away too much of your attention. The goal is not to become untouchable. The goal is to become less controllable. You can still be warm, kind, and open without being emotionally easy to operate. First, use the extended silent stare when someone expects an automatic reaction. A short pause can break the script before your old habit starts performing. Second, use the clarification question when disrespect hides inside a joke, a compliment, or fake concern. Calm questions make blurry comments carry their own weight. Third, use indifferent agreement when someone wants to drag you into a debate about your own life. You can acknowledge their view without handing them the steering wheel. Your peace is not public property. Your attention is not a free sample that anyone can take from the counter whenever they feel bored, insecure, or provocative. When you become less predictable, disrespectful people lose their favorite map. They can still speak, but they can no longer be sure which emotional road you will take. They can no longer press one button and watch you dance. The button may still be there, but the wire is no longer connected to your self-respect. You may not control what they say, but you can control whether their words get to control you, whether they enter your body, and whether they decide your next move. That is where real boundary begins, not in being louder than everyone else, but in becoming calm enough that not every disrespect gets access to you.